It's the Superhuman Television Show, your guide to living beyond 100 years in good health. Now, here's your host, Carl Lanore and Tony Vanetti.
Welcome to another episode of Superhuman Television. I am Tony Vanetti. He is Carl Lanore. Hi, Carl.
Hi, Tony. How you doing?
Today's topic is going to be insane. Okay, now this show is about living well into your triple digits, folks. We're not just going to get you to that point. We want you to feel fantastic all the way. The idea that you're going to get diseases and die is what you expect to happen in your life should not happen. We want to change it. And today you're going to be ringing the bell about something that everyone uses in their homes every day. Your granny, your kids, and you all use it. It's scaring me to death at this point.
The worst part about this is that our government and local governments have known that what we're going to talk about today, which is fluoride, is toxic since 1956. And even then, they continued to promote it as something that was healthy and beneficial, putting it in our water and so on. Around the 16th century, a couple scientists discovered what was known as fluorine. It was actually used to etch glass when mixed with certain acids. And then a group from the Ozark Chemical Company, they were looking for new chemicals to use in chemical warfare, okay? And they started to work with fluorine at that time. At around the same time, a guy named Joseph Mueller, I believe it is, Joseph Charles Mueller, was in search of something that could be put in toothpaste to make teeth brighter and also possibly resist cavities. Cavities. And you have to remember that fluorine, it comes from the word fluorescent. And it has the ability to pick up light and reflect it back. And so they thought, wow, this might be really good to put in toothpaste. It'll make your teeth whiter, and there may be some benefits. Procter & Gamble had just launched Crest, a toothpaste, and without any real research whatsoever to see its safety or its efficacy, they put it in Crest, and they said it'll make your teeth whiter, and it will help you resist cavities.
Okay, why is it bad for you?
Okay. So first thing we have to understand is this, that all of the research that it's supposed to help you resist cavities has been, what's the word I'm looking for?
Debunked?
Disproved. The reality that it can help you resist cavities has been disproved. And that we see this all around the globe. The reason that it's bad for you, and we have a graphic we're going to put up here, the first one. The reason that it's bad for you came back as early as 1956, when the American Journal of Public Health did a study looking at water fluoridation in municipal cities to find out that it caused birth defects and it caused reproductive problems in women. And even back then, they knew about this, but yet the powers that be within the business segment, they pushed on. They ignored this information. They pushed on, pushing harder and harder. Organizations like the American Dental Association started to promote fluoride to municipalities and saying, look, you've got to put this in your water. It will help resist tooth decay in children.
It's in every water system, is it
Well,
not?
it's even worse than that. It's even worse than that, frankly. The
reality, I know this is shocking at this point. You're listening to this, and I'm with you on this, because at this point it should be and would be the biggest conspiracy in the history of the United States of America.
Oh, no, this isn't the biggest. This is just one of them. You have to understand something, that in and around the 16th and 17th century, there was this mantra. It was called fortunes and formulas. We had embraced chemistry. We thought that we could take chemistry and we could change anything that we wanted to, that we were actually smarter than nature.
Right.
So what you're going to find out over many, many episodes of this show is that a lot of the things that we were introduced to, especially in the late 40s, early 50s, this embracing chemistry is backfiring on us today. And we're finding out that we were fools to consume these chemicals all this time.
Why are dentists not on board with this? If this is common knowledge, then why are dentists knowingly giving this to their patients?
Dentists are just following the American Dental Association's recommendations. Here's the dangers of fluoride, okay? First of all, fluoride accumulates. It's not something that you can readily get out of your body easily. It's been shown to cause brain damage in children. And think about this, if you're a mom and you've got a fetus inside you, what is it doing to the baby's brain inside you? Interestingly enough, the highest amounts are found in baby formulas.
Why would fluoride be in baby formula?
Because they say it's healthy for the babies.
Oh, my Lord.
It's been shown in numerous studies to cause reproductive problems, but this is the big one.
Why would fluoride be in baby formula? I have no idea.
Why are any of the things they put in baby formula in baby formula? How can you improve on mother's milk? But here's the really dangerous one. 14 well-done studies by high-level universities have shown that children who are given fluoride have lower IQs. Now think about this. So we have something that's not only toxic, but it has an acute effect on the ability of the brain to function properly in young children. I remember when I was in school, they gave you fluoride to rinse your mouth with.
Yes.
Here's the dangers of fluoride.
Yes.
Precocious puberty. Young girls who are having periods at 9, 10, 11 years old has been linked to fluoride. Thyroid disorder. If you have mild hypothyroidism, it could be because of the fluoride. Arthritis, bone damage and weakness, and endocrine disruptors. Remember we talked about endocrine?
Yes.
This fluoride is an endocrine disruptor.
All right. Fluoride is the topic today, folks, and it's shocking. And I know you're sitting there right now thinking this cannot be true. All right, we're going to talk about fluoride, again, what it has done to your body, and then is there products that don't have fluoride in it, and moving forward from this conversation. We are blowing your mind right now, I know. And that's sort of what we do here. I'm Tony Vanetti. He's Carl Lanore. This is Superhuman Television on WBNA.
Superhuman Television will return after these messages.
Your body knows what it wants. It wants to feel stronger, work harder, act faster, and think sharper. Give your body more nutrients, more antioxidants, more protection, more of what it wants. Try Live On Lab's liposomal vitamin C today, risk-free, and give your body the nutrients to support your overall health, without jitters, without side effects. Order online at liveonlabs.com.
You can lose weight and body fat even without strict diets or exercise with the new H-Force Time-Release Fat-Burning Weight Loss Patch. That's right, it's an 8-hour time-release transdermal patch. Diet pills are destroyed by the powerful digestive acids in your stomach. The H-Force patch delivers 9 powerful fat burners, including Garcina, and 7 keto DHEA directly into the bloodstream. Just apply the patch before you go to sleep and take it off in the morning. Go to hforcefatloss.com or call 305-788-8604. Mention you saw it on Superhuman Television and get a second month supply absolutely free.
Welcome back to Superhuman Television. I am Tony Vanetti. He is Carl Lanore. You know us from the radio. I'm on 790 AM later today at 3 p.m. I hope you take a listen if you're a sports fan. Carl has superhumanradio.com, and you broadcast to every single state in this country. And I know today's topic is shocking, and I find it shocking. And to tell you the truth, some people are sitting out there now saying you're a scaremonger. And that you're scaring, because here's my point. They're going to say, Carl, that not every dentist in America and not every company in America, it would be so widespread conspiracy. Why isn't there one dentist that is coming out and saying,
but there are.
Fluoride
there are dentists. If you go on the internet, you'll find lots of vocal dissidents about fluoride. In fact, let me ask you this. The American Dental Association condones putting mercury in your mouth. That's what's in an amalgam filling. Now, I don't want to get into that right now.
Right.
But this notion that these organizations are there to protect us, this is a foolhardy idea. They are not there to protect us. They are there to promote an industry. Now, keep in mind, there's an amazing body of evidence to support what we're talking about here. We can't parade all the research in front of you in this half-hour show. If you go and do some research on your own, you'll find out that well-done studies by major universities have shown that fluoride is dangerous, and every place outside the United States has gotten it. And we're going to show you the countries that don't allow fluoride anymore and why.
Well, when you look at the word, looking back on it, you think fluoride does not sound good.
No, it is. It isn't.
When you get knowledge, when you attain knowledge, it changes your mind so quickly. You're thinking, before fluoride was like, fluoride's fantastic. It's great but when you think about it, it's fluoride.
It's a chemical. It's a chemical. Look, we have a graphic we want to put up here to show you where you get the highest amounts of fluoride in your day.
Right.
Other than tap water, which no one should be drinking tap water, contrary to what the municipalities want you to know. Toothpaste, baby formula. When you go out to restaurants, they cook food in tap water. Canned soups, and especially restaurant soups, always use tap water. Soda pop and soft drinks use tap water. Fruit juice reconstituted in tap water. Beer and wine that's produced in the United States uses tap water. Coffee and tea made in tap water. Packages and package of processed foods, anesthetics, fluoridated salts that they used to make you gargle with, and cigarettes. They actually put fluoride in cigarettes.
How much is in the tap water? Okay.
More than you need. Look, here's an interesting concept. Fluoride, and we're going to talk about this later, but I'm going to bring it up now. Fluoride is put in tap water as a medical ingredient. So you have no informed consent that it's in there. No one's telling you what it's like. What if they started putting any drug in tap water?
There's none in this though. In my
there may be. If it's spring water, there's not. You have to find out. You have to call the company and ask if it's fluoridated.
Kroger's, you're drinking bottled water. Does it have fluoride?
Drinking water comes from a tap. If it doesn't say spring water, it comes from a tap somewhere.
Yes, yeah.
But the other thing is, there's no way to control the dose. If you drink more tap water than I drink, then you're getting more.
I have a question. Could I be getting more fluoride from my drinking water than actually brushing my teeth? Because brushing my teeth, I always spit back into the sink.
You still swallow some of it. Still swallow some.
Okay, but the question is, am I getting...
And little kids are notorious for swallowing their toothpaste.
Yes, yeah.
Because they think it tastes like candy.
Yeah.
So the children should not be brushing their teeth with fluoridated toothpaste at all. And the research on their IQ is very convincing. Very, very convincing. We have another thing here for people who are worried. You can go to fluoridealert.org. This is a fantastic website where you can learn all the truths about fluoride and how to avoid fluoride. The purpose of this website is exclusively to share the research about fluoride. They gain nothing from you not using fluoride. They're not selling fluoride. The organizations that are selling fluoride, they gain from the research that says fluoride is good, which, by the way, there is no convincing research out there that shows that fluoridated water prevents tooth decay. In fact, in Ireland, they're now removing fluoride because of a study that was suppressed in 2007 that showed that it did not improve tooth health.
How much do you think it costs the United States government and/or each community to put fluoride in the water?
I have no idea.
To me, that would be a staggering number to be able to put a certain amount of fluoride in all of your drinking water and in your bath water, right?
You absorb it through your skin too when you're showering. If you sit in the bath, you absorb some amount of it through your skin as well, and it's not good for you. These are look. I don't have to show you studies to tell you that chemicals are dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, use critical thinking skills. Would you put fluoride in your dog's mouth? No, because you think, oh, the dog, I don't want to poison him. But we put fluoride in our own mouths.
Yeah.
And because some agency says that it prevents tooth decay, and all the research shows that that's not true. In fact, it actually can cause problems with teeth that we're going to show you pictures of in the next segment. But if you look at some of these pictures, you think, oh, my goodness, my son has that. I didn't know it came from the fluoride.
This is one of the shows that we try to inform you and let you know. We've done several shows like the makeup that's on the aisles in your Walgreens. That's a show. If you can't, you got to look it up on superhumanradio.com right now to watch that episode. We'll get it up those because you want to watch that one. This is one of those other ones where we're going to try to help you get your life in order and live longer and better. But these are the ones that we want to. It's a shock factor. This fluoride this episode is tough to listen to and say, no way. This happening that fluoride is this?
Think about how rampant infertility is today. Well, there are 6 good studies that link fluoride to infertility in women, and then women have to spend $50,000 to go to a fertility clinic to get pregnant. And I'm not saying it's just fluoride, but when you accumulate all these things in your body, the body can't respond. This is Superhuman Television. We have to go to a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Superhuman Television will return after these messages.
Your body knows what it wants. It wants to feel stronger, work harder, act faster, and think sharper. Give your body more nutrients, more antioxidants, more protection, more of what it wants. Try Live On Lab's liposomal vitamin C today, risk-free, and give your body the nutrients to support your overall health, without jitters, without side effects. Order online at liveonlabs.com.
You can lose weight and body fat even without strict diets or exercise with the new H-Force Time-Release Fat-Burning Weight Loss Patch. That's right, it's an 8-hour time-release transdermal patch. Diet pills are destroyed by the powerful digestive acids in your stomach. The H-Force patch delivers 9 powerful fat burners, including Garcina, and 7 keto DHEA directly into the bloodstream. Just apply the patch before you go to sleep and take it off in the morning. Go to hforcefatloss.com or call 305-788-8604. Mention you saw it on Superhuman Television and get a second month supply absolutely free.
Welcome back to Superhuman Television. I'm Tony Vanetti. He's Carl Lanore. Today's topic is shocking and can take your breath away if you think about fluoride use in the United States since before I was born and where it is in your life. It is everywhere. And
I want to mention something. Elisa Profumo, our floor director, made a good point. There's a website that is maintained by the National Institutes of Health called PubMed, PUBMED.com. Elisa likes to call it Google for smart people. You can go there and just put the word fluoride in, and you'll see over 46,000 studies that have been done on fluoride since its introduction into the human condition. And 90% of them are bad. 90% of them show bad things about fluoride. Now, what you have to ask yourself is, why do governments ignore this? Because you don't know it. If you know this, now you can say to your politicians, we don't want fluoride in our water. There's a lot of communities in the United States that are having fluoride removed from the water right now.
Okay, well, so under the guise of, even if they knew that it wasn't exactly healthy for you, but it cleaned your teeth and kept cavities away, but that was what they sold it with, but now you're finding out that doesn't even
work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't keep cavities away.
Look at the countries that have banned fluoride. This should tell you something. Forget about what Tony and I are saying.
Right, let's see it.
Look, these are the countries that have banned
China?
fluoride. Yes.
China bans nothing.
Right. China, Finland, Norway, Hungary, Austria, Germany, Sweden, Belgium, Denmark, Japan, the Netherlands, and nearly all of Europe's water supply is fluoride-free. And since the Irish did that study in 2007 to find out that it does not prevent tooth decay, they're in the process of removing fluoride from all their municipal water. They're down to 73% of their water is fluoridated. They're moving towards zero.
Okay, then what do I do?
Well, unfortunately, it's difficult to get out of the way of fluoride, and we're not doing this show to frustrate you, but you need to understand how to avoid potholes. I would never drink tap water, first of all. And really, reverse osmosis is the only filtration process that takes fluoride out of water. Charcoal filters don't. Boiling it actually concentrates it more.
What do I use for toothpaste?
We have a sponsor that's coming aboard very shortly. You're going to have to wait for that answer.
No, I need an option now.
No. We have a sponsor, but there are.
Oh, wait a minute. Are there toothpaste out there without fluoride?
Yes. You have to look for non-fluoridated toothpaste.
Okay, and it'll say on the box.
No fluoride.
How many if I go to Target, how many are on the shelf?
Of that are non-fluoridated?
Yes.
The smallest percentage.
One?
Maybe.
Okay.
We have to do one other thing here before we go to break. We have another image that we want to put on. Children who are getting dangerous doses, according to the CDC, 41% of 12 to 15-year-olds in 2004 suffered from fluorosis. Look at this. This is from the CDC. These are children. We may have to go a little long. These are children who are getting too much fluoride just by drinking the water. Now, look at what children's teeth look like when they start to get fluorosis. We have an image that we want to put up right now.
I don't want to see it.
Bang.
Oh, my son's teeth looks like that.
Get out of here.
That's what my son's teeth look like.
And that's a really bad case. Usually it's a little faded. It's not as bad.
No, that's what he looks like that sometimes.
This
yes.
is called modeling. If your child has any type of shadow lines on their teeth,
yes.
or where the teeth are discolored, where there's light spots and dark
yes.
spots,
yes.
this is a fluoride accumulation.
What does that mean?
It means that your child is getting exposed to too much fluoride.
Oh, my Lord. That's unbelievable, because John's teeth,
they start to get discolored.
Not all the time, but that's what they look like sometimes, with that little line, that line across the front.
That's the fluoride. We can go to break now. I'm sorry for pulling us long, but I had to get that out there.
No, we have sufficiently scared everyone to death.
You can lose weight and body fat even without strict diets or exercise with the new H-Force Time-Release Fat-Burning Weight Loss Patch. That's right, it's an 8-hour time-release transdermal patch. Diet pills are destroyed by the powerful digestive acids in your stomach. The H-Force patch delivers 9 powerful fat burners, including Garcina, and 7 keto DHEA directly into the bloodstream. Just apply the patch before you go to sleep and take it off in the morning. Go to hforcefatloss.com or call 305-788-8604. Mention you saw it on Superhuman Television and get a second month supply absolutely free.
Your body knows what it wants. It wants to feel stronger, work harder, act faster, and think sharper. Give your body more nutrients, more antioxidants, more protection, more of what it wants. Try Live On Lab's liposomal vitamin C today, risk-free, and give your body the nutrients to support your overall health, without jitters, without side effects. Order online at liveonlabs.com.
Welcome back to Superhuman Television. We actually have a listener question that was submitted through the superhumanradio.com website from John H. in Frankfort, Kentucky. You want to read that, Tony?
I hear a lot of people talking about eating 5 or 6 times a day. They get thinner. Tony, that's me, said he had to increase his calories and he had more energy and started losing body fat. Can you explain how this could be? It just doesn't make sense. People are always saying you have to eat less to get thin. Great question, John. And I've been doing this for 7 years, and I just did this about 4 weeks ago, and I'll tell the story really quickly.
Yeah.
John had 2 football games to play in the same weekend, and I said, look, we need to keep your energy up. You're gonna eat every 2 hours. So I said, I'll do it with you. And I said, I'm wrecking my diet. I'm gonna wreck what I'm doing, but I'll do it for my son. So we started eating every 2 hours. I went to the gym on Monday morning. I said, oh, let's get on the scale because this is gonna be bad. I felt great, by the way, all weekend.
Right.
I felt fantastic. I had enough energy for everything. And I got on the scale. I lost 1.5 pounds. What I did was, by eating every 2 hours, and I controlled what I ate every 2 hours. You can't just eat all day. Every 2 hours, like clockwork, I ate breakfast at 7. I ate it again at 9, 11, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. I ate 200 to 300 calories each sitting. Okay? So and then lunch, I ate less. Dinner, I ate less because I'm eating every 2 hours. 200 to 300 calories every 2 hours will fire up the engine and the burners in there, and your metabolism starts to roll.
It does 2 things. Number 1, by not spiking insulin, by having insulin be steady all day long, you don't store fat, number 1. Number 2, there's a phenomenon called fed state. When the body thinks it's well fed, it says, oh, we're in an environment of abundance. There's no need to store fat.
Right.
In fact, we can get rid of stuff, and it turns the thyroid up.
Yep.
And when you turn the thyroid up, you burn more calories through something called mitochondrial uncoupling. So what happens is, when you starve yourself, the body goes, oh my God, we're in trouble. We have to shut down energy consumption, and we have to store as much fat as possible, and the body takes everything you eat and turns it into fat.
It is the greatest thing in the history of the world. It is hard work. You have to plan your meals out. You have to have your meals ready to go. I have protein bars, low-carb protein bars, ready to go. If the alarm goes off and I know it's 9 a.m. and I need to eat something, because you have to eat. You can't skip. You've got to eat.
Right.
I will eat that protein bar with a bottle of water.
Yeah, but that's it. Now, it takes a couple days for the body to get used to this, but if you start eating every 3 hours minimum, every 3 hours, don't go beyond 3 hours, having a small meal that's high protein, high fat, low carb, use vegetables as your carbs, eat a paleo style, what you'll find out is after a couple days, you'll have a lot more energy, and more importantly, the scale will start going down, and it's counterintuitive, but it's really the way the body works. The body likes to know that there is abundance, and when there's abundance, it turns up energy, it controls insulin, and it turns down fat storage because it thinks, oh, we're in a world of abundance. We don't have to store fat. There's no problems on the horizon.
Yes, all right, but today's show is absolutely shocking about fluoride. The website, again, is fluoridealert.org. Fluoridealert.org. Go there to find out more. You have to get fluoride out of your diet. You're getting enough of it, and stop drinking tap water immediately. Don't get drinking purified drinking water like I have.
Get spring
water. All right? Superhuman Television on WBNA every day right here at noon. I'm Tony Vanetti. He's Carl Lanore. We'll see you again.
Your body knows what it wants. It wants to feel stronger, work harder, act faster, and think sharper. Give your body more nutrients, more antioxidants, more protection, more of what it wants. Try Live On Lab's liposomal vitamin C today, risk-free, and give your body the nutrients to support your overall health, without jitters, without side effects. Order online at liveonlabs.com.
You can lose weight and body fat even without strict diets or exercise with the new H-Force Time-Release Fat-Burning Weight Loss Patch. That's right, it's an 8-hour time-release transdermal patch. Diet pills are destroyed by the powerful digestive acids in your stomach. The H-Force patch delivers 9 powerful fat burners, including Garcina, and 7 keto DHEA directly into the bloodstream. Just apply the patch before you go to sleep and take it off in the morning. Go to hforcefatloss.com or call 305-788-8604. Mention you saw it on Superhuman Television and get a second month supply absolutely free.